What's up, everybody out there? Welcome back to Pulse of the Cosmos. I am your astrologer, Emily, and today we're going to be taking a look at the daily astrology for Friday, April 24th of 2020. So, what to prepare for? Let me let you guys know. It's going to be a little bit of an emotionally sensitive day, plus aggressions and tensions might be heightened. There might be a little bit of mental anxiety. We've got some difficult aspects to work through today. So, let's get going. We're going to start off the day with the moon in Taurus squaring over to Mars over there in Aquarius. So what does this look like for us? We have the moon in Taurus. This is our emotions. This is wanting to hold on to what's secure. This is wanting to hold on to what's comfortable and familiar, and also getting very fixated in our opinions and our beliefs. And meanwhile, we have Mars in the squaring angle, these external influences over there in Aquarius. Really looking to connect with things new and push the boundaries and get out there and do different. And meanwhile, it's also kind of a divisive energy and kind of a breaking up the form and attacking energy. So how this can rise in your life is that there can be some situations that come up where you're extremely emotionally sensitive. You want to kind of argue, you want to dispute, you want to hold on to your opinion, but this Mars external influence is going to be a battle for that. And there's almost just going to be, it's not going to be the best day to come to any kind of resolve. If you do have to engage with whatever this kind of confrontation or conflict or emotionally sensitive situation comes up with, be sure to look to express those aggressions as assertions, and have an open mind and engaging in the conversation and listen and hear out the other person and come from a place of love and seeking to resolve. Although I would advise tomorrow would be a much better day if you can put off this situation to talk about it until tomorrow, when we have the moon moving into Gemini, where it'll be making nice aspects over to Saturn there in Aquarius, where you'll be able to speak a little bit more confidently, a little bit more assertively, with a little bit more balance and a little bit more stability in your tone. So if you can, hold off until tomorrow. And also for today, we are going to have the moon sextiling to Neptune over there in Pisces. So you'll be extra absorbent to other people's moods. And again, with all of these other harsh angles going on, something that might be wise to do would be to prepare yourself and plan to surround yourself only maybe with people that provide that kind of compassion and that kind of security, where you know you're not going to be engaging with people that maybe typically arise those aggressive emotions out of you or push your buttons. You definitely don't want to be involved with them today, because you'll be extra absorbent to that mood with that Neptune and Pisces energy. You'll be an empath. You'll be feeling everybody else's emotions. So look to surround yourself with people that are maybe a little bit more supportive there today, because we're also going to have later in the day Mercury in Aries squaring over to Pluto over there in Capricorn. So this is where the mental anxiety piece comes in. This can really bring up Mercury being our mental processes and the way we communicate, right? And a square angle over to Pluto, this kind of like dark, deceptive, subversive planet. Woo, there can be some insomnia, some mental anxiety, some almost zeroing in on this dark tunnel and failing to see the light, failing to see where there's other options, and just getting lost in the darkness and feeling kind of this despair. And there's also this need from Pluto. Pluto likes to be very coercive. So there could be a lot of other people trying to coerce you to believe what they believe, or coerce you into believing this opinion or this, pulling you in these different directions. And it can bring so much mental anxiety. And again, with all of this going on, if you can put off any of like the more heavy or serious, or if there's any conversations that you need to have until tomorrow, that would be great. With this square over to Pluto with Mercury, again, this would be another really good time to do some more inner self analysis and not engage so much with the external things coming to the surface, but look internally at what those triggers are and why they're coming up, and maybe ways that you could work to resolve some of these things from a place of more love in your life. So let's see here. Now we're also going to pull for the cards for you guys. So if, like I said, you guys, if you're into those grounding techniques or meditation or prayer, today would be the day to be really throwing those up and working on that as you're wading through some of these more dense energies that we're walking through. So let's pull from the cards and see. Okay, we did pull the Two of Pentacles, but he came up reversed on my end. So yeah, it can feel like the balance is lost. Okay, that's Two of Pentacles reverse. It feels like you've completely lost balance, like you're kind of like flailing. And that's kind of the energy of the day, because it's going to be a little bit tense and it's going to be a little bit staccato and it might push on your buttons a little bit. But like I said, it's going to be important to remember that there is an end to that feeling. And if you can work to really do that deeper self-analysis and really kind of look to coming out of a communication space of your heart and looking to engage, not in a way where you're so necessarily trying to hold on to what your own fixated belief is, but in an open-minded way and in a way of looking to resolve whatever the conflict is, would be beautiful, because we are very unbalanced right now. I'm going to pull another card and see. Okay, Page of Cups. So yeah, the Page of Cups is a very dreamy page. He's a very mystical page. He's a very creative page. So with this moon sextile over to Neptune, making you so absorbent and making you so empathetic and making you so receptive and making you so connected, right? You can flip this in a way where you're very spiritually connected on this day. And you can flip this in a way and use it to your advantage to kind of channel that creativity into purpose and just kind of explore it curiously. Explore some more creative sides of yourself. Explore some things that feed your imagination. Don't focus too much on this dark tunnel. Take this Friday to kind of explore that more youthful side of yourself and get in touch with your curiosities and what's going on there. But in any case, I love you all so, so much. And I will be back tomorrow for your daily astrology horoscope.